how to do this. Women should not be forced to marry.
You must be... Hello, you must be Laura. It's so nice to meet a wonderful woman like yourself. Will you marry me? Laura, the children is that one, we must fight. But no, I love you and we'll see you soon.
The friendly Canadian.
I might have read it.
Cross country skater. The beaver. The curler. Pile and routine. The glove suit. Cold as ice.
Lloyd.
The dog sled. Tap the syrup.
Tap the syrup.
Paddle the canoe. And finally, the maple leaf.
That's the hockey. Where's the hockey, eh? Hey, bud, you want to go for a race?
Hello, it's so wonderful to meet you. Let's create a group to show what women are capable of.
To this day, we the women shall create a better future for all women. Okay, you can come.
I hereby claim the new laws of women. They are not forced to marry and are an equal human being.
Jälle kokkuutta.
Mida ta üks? Kolm.
So, hello. I decided to create a video for my final presentation in Social Justice 12. I did my topic on women's rights, and I did this to show the difference between back then and now. Now, previously, before I did this assignment, I didn't know much about women's rights. I knew some women were treated very badly in countries and poor countries, and basically in Canada now women are better off. We have the right to vote, we can do all these amazing things. So basically this video shows two women that wanted to create a difference. One was a writer, because back in the day women were allowed to have education. They could not be in politics, but they could be educated so they could educate the children. And for this, there were women writers. Now, women writers would write books and history things to educate other women about the independence and change if women stood up for themselves. Now, some husbands and men supported the women when the women wanted to get together, create meetings, have discussions, and campaigns to create this situation where the government would notice them and see that gay women can contribute to politics and should have the right to vote. So this is what the women did. Now, in countries today, women are still being prosecuted, beaten to death, and all these horrible things because they don't have a choice. It's all because of their husband's fault. Like a husband can leave the kids with no food, water, or resources, or any money, and just be left alone on the street with nothing and be starving and die without anything or anyone knowing. And these women back in the day didn't want this to happen, so that's why they created a change so that some women could see what happened back in the day and notice, okay, this is what happened, so we have to continue this. Now, there are still campaigns and stuff out there, but not all women continue to do this. They just don't realize what's happened and just stay in their community, nestled small community, and just think about themselves. Now, I wish I could make a change, and I possibly could if I knew what to do and not just take things for granted, as most teenagers do. But that is not the case right now. And we have to be educated before we can go out and do something. So this is what has happened. And it's really hard to just go and be like, hey, I'm going to help these people. You have to make plans, preparation, and get a group together. Now, the video I showed only 2 women making a difference. Now, there was 1,000 different women that created a difference and worked separately. And, like, some got their property of their land from their husband, because that was also a law that women did not have the right to own their property. Some women lost their First Nation status because they might have married a non-native, and they had to gain the right to get their status back. Some wanted to be in the politics, to run in government, and all these different things women did in these meetings and campaigns, which created a difference. Now, since I'm on exchange, I could not show that. Not everyone here speaks English, so I could only show 2 women, but I hope I showed a little part of what could happen. And these campaigns and meetings and discussions back in the day wouldn't have happened without the war. Many men were taken to fight in the war, and so women had to go in the workforce, and the government saw that women could help with factories, like factory jobs and different things. So this is when they got the opportunity to vote and create a better life for themselves. So I hope this has showed you what has happened back in the day compared to now, and that we can still make a difference in different countries. Thank you very much for watching.